This is Zeus. Welcome to the Global Peace Project. We've been working throughout the night. Most times I went to sleep a little bit early, so I woke up like at 2. So I've been writing and creating various different things. And I was thinking about, as I was messaging my son, talking about how intention is truly the version of reality that we see. So maybe not something that you want to know about if you don't want to take a full 100% responsibility over yourself, because truthfully that it is an interesting dilemma when you come to that paradox and think, oh, it was me all along. And I thought to myself when I was thinking that, how did I have anything to do with being hit by a car, right? And did that even happen? They say anything over 7 years has been embellished upon so many times. I did have witnesses, and I don't even know if they're alive today. My sister, maybe. But now, see, the funny thing is, now, am I going to intend this type of manscape mentalism of some type of victimization when I realized that it was me that placed myself there the whole time, and it was for an experience? Yes, some of us go a little bit further into experience than others, and it's true. Delving deep to find out what truths I can find. And it's funny, there's nothing good about being hit by a car at 55 mile an hour, especially if you've been intoxicated with a neurotoxin that you've been programmed with, because that's just what you do. You drink alcohol, a leading killer among everybody that thinks that they can drink it without embellishment or any possible side effects. And not to mention they run cars off of it. And yes, it is a Class A poison that is a neurotoxin that attacks the neural network and basically causes you to break down, right? It's funny. If you can give it to someone at very small doses, they won't even realize that they're killing themselves. And sometimes if they can be told that it's funny, so funny, then, well, they'll enjoy themselves as they kill themselves, of course. And we'll teach them how to do it in grade school. They might not realize it, but we'll just show them it's not that bad. In fact, even in a book called Alcoholics Anonymous, there is a social way of using it, and you just don't participate because, well, yes, it's a neurotoxin, but you're not normal, and normal people can kill themselves without having any problems in their lives other than they die and break down, have to wear diapers and stuff like that. Like, there's no other problems out there in the world, and this is the only one, and you're just unfortunate because you can't drink, right? And that's kind of like how the book kind of like portrays it. You're just a higher version today because you're not drinking alcohol, and that becomes true if you want to think so. You can be anything you want to be. I mean, apparently, if you think it's true over you, and this is from the book The Magic of Believing by Claude Bristol. I highly suggest to read, but regardless, it tells you a little bit things about yourself that maybe nobody ever told you before, even in the book The Law of Success in 16 Lessons by he should have been knighted, right? But then again, it would have been some access into the queenly Rome, if she would have been saying it's all good, maybe it wasn't as good as what we thought. But with that being the case, there's Sir Napoleon Hill. I'm knighting him by the Global Peace Project. Sir Napoleon Hill, and he also wrote the book Think and Grow Rich, and a whole host of others. Got a lot of recordings that have been brought out by my friend Kevin Trudeau, the writer of the book Ask and It Is Given. No, sorry, Ask and It Is Given. That's from my friend Esther and Jerry Hicks, Teachings of Abraham. Now, Your Wish is Your Command is Kevin Trudeau, and that is a phenomenal book. I'm sure I haven't read it as yet. I have watched the video so many times. I don't even have a count for how many times I listened to it. I had people telling me, come on, will you stop? I already know this by heart. And I'm like, to know and not to do is not to know. And I would say something like that. And they would, well, they were not happy with that answer. And it's okay, because I have to live with it too, because there's a lot of things I think I know, but I'm not producing it, and I think, okay, so now I know I don't really know, because it's not coming about, but now I am putting in the effort to become that which I want to be. Today, one day at a time, and that's all we've got, mates. That's all we've got. Today is the only day that you'll ever have to make that change. And I was looking at what points and change, because if you want things in your life to change, something's got to change, right? And normally it's me, because if I have anything outside of me that is something that needs to change, I am going to fall on my face. But when it comes right down to it, if I change me, then the circumstance itself will change. And that is a beautiful thing, and I've noticed that. And everything seems to work out in my favor. So what do I do with that now moment, knowing things are working out for me? What things do I want to work out for me today? Today is the day of my amazing good fortune, and today is yours too, by choice. There's no other place to go, because yesterday's gone, baby. It's a cash check. You don't have any importance in that day anymore, because no one's there. No one's there. It's gone. You're in the thing. I heard, who was it? Neil deGrasse was talking about, like, if you went back in a time machine to tomorrow, you would be in the middle of space, because planet ship Earth has moved. You are no longer in that same place, and neither is everything else. So you have to have something to move more atoms than just that to go backwards in time, right? Fact. So if that's a fact, then that's a deed. You gotta change one thing, and that's just yourself. And as you're modulating through this vortexual change of motion, because we're moving at the speed of light, which is not just a great idea, it is the law. And apparently they've slowed down the speed of light and they've sped it up to a certain level, but you can't go past the certain level. That's it, but you can slow it down. So that's an interesting conception. So moving at the speed of light, we all seem to be, because light is everything. And the video transmission has proudly been brought to you by the speed of light. We are here today at the speed of light. That sounds kind of crazy, doesn't it? But it's all expanding into eternal more, in the abundance of, in the thought process of, because you become what you think about most of the time. Now that, it's got to be encouraging. It encourages me, because if that's true, then I can be that version that I want to be today. This is it. You don't have any other moment. Yesterday's gone, tomorrow's a future. It's saying, you know what, this is what I want to be, and today I enact that today, because today is when it comes. You're the full expector of it, and you're the expector of the emotions that come. Let love be the joy. Let love be the motivator for everybody, because the thoughts, as you're portraying them in there and you're living it out and you're giving it out, that's the secret, because the secret to getting love is the giving of it, because when I give it, I feel it. So simple, but yet, when I was seeking it from you, I fell way short, because I could never feel what you had, and you couldn't fill the void that was within me to give me any clarification of any type of notification. Maybe some sex, maybe a hug, maybe a kiss, which modulate the feelings that I'm giving. Am I giving the kiss? Am I giving the hug? Am I making love? Or am I just fucking? Because there is a big difference, right, between the two. So today, let it be that I make love to the world. Make love to the people that I encounter. Why? Because I'm going to be the feeler of it. Now, making love is not just having sex, it's a lifestyle. Let that lifestyle live inside of you. Let that lifestyle be you. Today is the day of my amazing good fortune, and thank you so much. Remember, anybody who wanted to give us any support, Cash App, money sign, Global Peace Project, PayPal is Global Peace Project. I appreciate it, and if you made it this far, thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, I love you. You're my friend, and I'm your friend, and if you leave me any support, great. If not, if you find any value in this message at all, please send it to other people. Support Global Peace Project, and let's make this world a better place, one soul at a time. As within, so without. Blessings.